a bouncy ball. Peter was a little boy who lived in a quiet town with his mother and father. His favorite toy was his small blue bouncy ball. Peter loved to sit at home and play jacks with his blue ball, and he took it with him wherever he went. When summer began, the circus came to town. "Peter, would you like to go to the circus?" asked his father. "Oh yes, please, let's go right now," said Peter as he dashed to the car. Peter took his bouncy ball along and played with it in the car the whole way there. When they got to the circus, Peter put his bouncy ball in his pocket so he would not lose it. "It might be a better idea to leave it in the car," his mother said, but Peter wanted his ball with him. At the circus, Peter saw clowns making balloons, lions jumping through hoops, and people who walked on wires high in the air. He also watched shows where people would swing through the air and others where people would be shot out of cannons. Peter thought it would be fun to be shot out of a cannon. His parents chuckled and said, "Perhaps when you're older." Peter's parents bought him some cotton candy, his favorite treat. "Did you have fun today?" asked Peter's mother. "Yes, and let's come again tomorrow," said Peter enthusiastically as they walked back to the car for the ride home. Peter loved car rides because he always played with his bouncy ball, but as he climbed into the back seat, he could not remember where he had put it. Peter searched every part of the car for his favorite blue ball, but he could not find it. Scared that he had lost his ball, he frantically asked his parents to help him look for it. They retraced Peter's steps, past the lions and big top tent, and past the zebras and monkeys. "Have you seen my ball?" Peter asked a crow who was picking at an abandoned bag of popcorn. The crow blinked at Peter, cawed, and flew away. Peter was very sad as he walked to the car again. His mother asked if he had looked in places that he did not think he would find it in, but Peter was sure he had looked everywhere. Peter buckled himself in the car, a little tear running down his little cheek. Where else could it be, he thought as his father began to drive the car away from the circus. As the car turned a corner, something small fell out of Peter's pocket. It was his bouncy ball. It had been in his pocket the whole time. "It was here the whole time, Mom," said Peter happily. "It was in my pocket the whole time. I didn't really lose it." Peter's mother smiled and reached back to ruffle his hair. Peter played with his ball until they got back home, sure he would never forget about his favorite blue bouncy ball again.